In just about an hour, the city of Ashland will hear what progress has been made on regulating the use of homes as vacation rentals.
And 6 months ago, a compliance specialist was hired to enforce a new public code prohibiting them. Newswatch 12's Rob Scott talked with that specialist to find out how the past few months have been going. He joins us now live in the newsroom with more.
Some Ashland residents have an extra room in their home and want to rent it out to tourists visiting Ashland. But this isn't allowed under city code unless the renter is staying for 30 or more days. Now some hosts are hoping the city will change that rule. Last year, Tom Dubois used the internet and the downstairs part of his home to make some extra money.
Before we knew that it wasn't allowed, we rented out to people for short-term visits, overnights, maybe 1 or 2 nights at a time, mostly couples in their 50s and 60s.
After only a few months, Dubois learned short-term rentals out of homes are not allowed in Ashland unless the visitor stays for 30 or more days. Now he's hoping short-term rentals will be treated like other businesses run out of homes.
I could be a massage therapist and run a business here. I could have someone rent a room for 30 days and call that a business here.
Last fall, the city hired a code compliance specialist, and since then, he's talked to more than 100 property owners about their short-term rental.
The rules are explained, people want to comply. That's what I'm finding. By and large, the majority want to comply.
Flynn says the code can vary depending on what zone a person is in. He says he's been able to get some people the proper permits and licenses, but for those in residential areas, the code won't allow it.
He's in a residential area, he's in R1 zone. In the R1 zones, there just isn't any way to get permitted, to get licensed currently to rent these rooms out of your house.
Dubois says he is patient and hopes the city will consider giving him and others a chance.
We're even hopeful that they will do a trial just to see what the effects could be, maybe a 1-year trial so that we can actually gauge the effect as opposed to speculating.
Flynn said this situation is not unique to Ashland, and many cities are also working through short-term rental issues. These codes are not new to Ashland, but the city has gone without a code compliance specialist for quite some time before Quinn took over last fall. Live in the newsroom, Rob Scott, Newswatch 12.